Hi, kindergarten families. I'm going to share the memory book again with you. I think I shared it once in August and once in September. So every year in kindergarten, we like to put together a little memory book of the kids' work, artwork and stories and things. Now this year it's going to be a little tricky. The other kindergarten teachers already said they just are not going to do one this year. I'm not going to make a promise because I don't know how the rest of this year is going to go. But if we do go back to school in January, I'd like to try to get together a little memory book. So this one here is just in a white plastic folder, has a picture of my class a few years ago and all their autographs here on the back. And then for each month, there's a page or two. Every month, they do remember the first picture of them in kindergarten. And then some of you sent me pictures of the first day. Some of you did that activity on Seesaw, and I have those pictures. We had rainbow fish, Johnny Appleseed, and some of you have sent me pictures of this, and I'm working on these pages right now. And they made apples. Some of the kids made apples and apple prints. And then we didn't get to go on a field trip this year, so we're not going to have that one in there. But this would be the Halloween one. So today I'm going to ask you guys to complete the page for October. And all I want you to do is ask your kids, tell me what happened on Halloween night. Well, you were probably with them, so right? But I want them to tell you the story. Tell you what they dressed up like, what was their costume, where do they go? Because you may think but they may have a totally different story. They might tell you about this exciting house they went to, and I'm sure you were there with them, but in their words, it might be a little different than the way you would write it. So that's why we call it a dictation story. I don't want the kids to write it, okay? I know last time a few parents were probably thinking, oh, that's a great practice for your kids, but it's not that kind of story. It would be hard for them to write, and they're not going to write as much as you can. So try to get lots of detail. They might tell about, something scary that they saw on Halloween night, or something fun, or how much candy they got. Let it come from their own, their own ideas, okay? And then I want you to fill up the whole thing. Please don't just stop at, on Halloween night, I went trick-or-treating. Okay, that's not a story, right? That's a sentence. So you would say, oh, you went trick-or-treating. Well, where do we go? What did you see? What was the funnest part of the night? How much candy did you get? Try to write as much as you can and fill up at least all 3 lines. I don't even care. You might go underneath a little bit too. And then have your child draw a picture. And I really want them to take the time on their picture to add lots of detail. It needs to be colored. It needs to have, maybe there was a full moon. Wasn't there on Halloween night? Yeah, it was a beautiful moon. I remember that. So they could draw the moon, and they could draw them in their costume. And if they went with their brothers and sisters, they could put them in the picture. They could draw the spooky house that they went to. But lots and lots of detail, both in the picture and the story. And take a picture of that so I have it, and then make sure you save it, okay? I want that back in the green folder. Put it back in the green folder so that it'll be easier for me to keep track of all those things when I get them back. And then I'm hoping that you guys made the ghost. And then what we'll do, I also want you guys to send me a picture, a photograph. I've already gotten a few. So I'm hoping you took a picture of your child either after the Zoom when they were in their costume, or on Halloween night when they were in their costume. And I'll put it together on here and put their little handprint ghost, and that'll be their October page for their memory book. So this is what I need you guys to send me a picture of this so that I know that you did it. Save it for me, and then just hang on to these two. And if we get back to school, hopefully, when you turn all your stuff in, then I will organize it. Okay, so again, you're going to find that in the green folder with the memory book pages. We've already done the first day of kindergarten picture. We did the Johnny Appleseed picture, okay? And now we're doing this one. So it says October 31st on there. I didn't want to make you guys do that on Sunday, so I'm assigning it today on Monday. On Halloween night, parents write the story, but it comes from your child, right? And they write their name, and then I just can't wait to see their beautiful pictures and read their story. And that's it. Thanks.